The Disappearance and Murder of Jodi Huisentruit. Contextual opening. In the early hours of June 27, 1995, a sense of normalcy blanketed the small town of Mason City, Iowa. As dawn broke, the air was thick with the promise of a humid summer day. Jodi Huisentruit, a bright, ambitious 27-year-old news anchor at the local television station, KEMT, was preparing for another lively workday. She was known for her lively spirit and dedication to her job, often bringing warmth into the living rooms of her viewers. As she drove to work each morning, the quiet streets of Mason City would soon be filled with the bustling sounds of everyday life, the city unaware of the dark turn that was about to unfold. Gradual revelation. That morning, however, something was amiss. Jodi failed to arrive at the station for her shift. This was out of character for her, and her coworkers quickly grew concerned. When radio silence persisted and phone calls went unanswered, they took action. A colleague reported her missing, prompting local law enforcement to launch an investigation. As day broke into night, the authorities found Jodi's car parked in the KIMT lot. Its doors were unlocked, personal belongings, including her purse and makeup, were scattered inside. A trail of her belongings led investigators to believe that Jodi had struggled with someone in the parking lot, yet there were no witnesses, no sign of a struggle outside the confines of the vehicle, and no immediate leads to chase down. Throughout the community, worry turned into fear as rumors began to circulate. Hints of Jodi's past relationships were scrutinized as friends shared their beliefs that she may have had a stalker or perhaps even an ex-boyfriend who could be connected to her disappearance. The authorities flagged these concerns but struggled to solidify any actionable evidence. Criminal act. As days turned into weeks, the search for Jodi Huisentruit transformed from a rescue operation into a homicide investigation. Her vibrant personality had vanished, replaced by a profound sense of loss and dread. In the weeks following her disappearance, investigators meticulously combed through grainy surveillance footage from nearby businesses, conducted interviews, and attempted to recreate the events of that fateful morning. Despite their thorough efforts, they were met with dead ends. The suddenness of her disappearance reverberated through Mason City. Candlelight vigils and community forums were held, leaving residents haunted by the specter of violence lurking amidst the familiarity of their quiet streets. Jodi's family remained hopeful, clinging desperately to the notion that she would return. Yet, with each passing day, that hope grew dimmer. Investigation and consequences. More than 20 years later, Jodi's case remains unsolved. Law enforcement has explored various leads and suspects over the years, including a local contractor who had previously been convicted of assault. Despite this, the investigation yielded no concrete evidence that could link him directly to Jodi's case. The investigation experienced shifts in focus, with various theories surfacing, yet each one faded into obscurity without proof. In 1999, the case took a morbid turn when authorities received an anonymous tip suggesting that Jodi had been murdered. However, the tip provided no usable leads. The investigation lay dormant for years before gaining renewed attention. In 2016, the case was featured prominently in a new wave of media interest in unsolved disappearances, and investigators partnered with the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation to reignite the search for Jodi's killer. They also established a dedicated task force, yet the local community continued to wrestle with its unfathomable loss. Reflective resolution. As Jodi Huisentruit's case stands today, it is a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the pervasive reality of violence that can encroach even within the most reassuring communities. Her family has remained steadfast in their pursuit of answers, working to keep awareness alive through an annual memorial. The lingering questions continue to surround the case. What happened to Jodi on that fateful morning? Who among the community wielded terror, shattering the peace of Mason City? Each unanswered inquiry serves as a piercing reminder of the profound impact of crime, not solely on victims, but on families, friends, and entire communities. Jodi Huisentruit remains more than just a name or a case. She represents the countless individuals who we have failed to find, and the families who have been left to navigate the deep, often isolating waters of grief. In the pursuit of justice for Jodi, the hope remains that someone, somewhere, carries the key to unlocking the truth, if only they would speak.